While you sleep, your mind can tap into a frequency that attracts money. A subtle method kept secret by financial elites and referenced in ancient texts that turns your rest into a magnet for prosperity. The millionaire's crystal, when activated correctly, works precisely during this time when your conscious mind relaxes and your subconscious absorbs new programming, turning coincidences into patterns of opportunity. Few know about it, and even fewer actually apply it, and that's where the real power lies. This video is an invitation to test an alternative to luck: clear intention plus ancient technique. You'll hear the story of a researcher who studied the nighttime habits of millionaires and brought this ritual to light, setting the stage for how you can apply it in practice, no matter your age, profession, or starting point. Stay until the end because I'll reveal the exact step-by-step method to activate the crystal, plus the one mistake that blocks abundance for 90% of people. And I'll even share a 60-second bonus you can use starting tonight. Authority figure. Among the researchers who have explored the world of hidden wealth, one name stands out: Raphael Kovac. Trained as an economist, he could have pursued a traditional career in finance. Instead, his curiosity led him down an unexpected path: the intersection of economics, spirituality, and metaphysics. He didn't just want to understand numbers, he wanted to understand what truly allowed some people to accumulate almost supernatural levels of wealth. Raphael spent years interviewing millionaires, studying their daily habits and especially their nighttime rituals. What he discovered shocked even his academic colleagues. There was a recurring practice among these individuals that had never been documented in mainstream economic literature. A crystal placed under the pillow appeared again and again in their stories. After hearing this repeatedly, Raphael knew it couldn't just be coincidence. There was something about this simple object that played a fundamental symbolic and energetic role in the routines of the wealthy. And this wasn't empty superstition. These accounts came from proven successful people whose fortunes couldn't be explained by luck alone. Driven to dig deeper, Raphael launched an independent research project, one often criticized and even mocked by traditional academics. He immersed himself in ancient texts from civilizations that believed in the power of crystals and compared those teachings with modern accounts from successful entrepreneurs. The pattern was too clear to ignore. In his notes, Raphael began calling this practice the forbidden prosperity ritual. He knew that if it were widely shared, it could change the global economic game. After all, if everyone had access to this secret, the barriers between rich and poor could dissolve quickly. It's no wonder this knowledge was kept within closed circles. The researcher didn't just observe, he also tested the method in his own life. He documented impressive changes: unsolicited consulting offers, invitations to international speaking events, and financial opportunities that felt like perfect coincidences. The crystal, he concluded, acted as a catalyst for new possibilities. This personal experience gave Raphael the courage to share his discovery, even at the risk of being discredited. To him, abundance shouldn't be a monopoly of the few, but a frequency accessible to anyone willing to align itself with it. His mission became clear: to reveal the hidden power of the millionaire's crystal to the world. This is where conventional science parts ways with what Raphael calls the pseudoscience of wealth. It's not about mathematical formulas. It's about understanding how energy, intention, and practice can transform financial reality. He doesn't deny the importance of hard work, but he insists the crystal can multiply results when used correctly. By bringing his research to light, Raphael opened the door for everyday people to access the same secret resource used by elites. What was once seemed out of reach is now right in front of you, waiting only to be put into practice. This is the first step toward unlocking the mystery. And this is where things get even more intriguing: the scientific explanation behind the phenomenon. Get ready, because in the next section, you'll learn about what's called the pseudoscience of wealth, a fascinating perspective blending quantum physics, energy, and prosperity into one compelling theory: the pseudoscience of wealth. Many people believe that money is just paper, coins, or numbers on a computer screen. But from the perspective of what's called the quantum physics of abundance, all of that is simply energy condensed into different forms. From this point of view, prosperity stops being an abstract concept and becomes a vibrational field that anyone can access. The secret lies in aligning your own energy with the frequency of wealth. This is where rose quartz comes in, often known as the crystal of unconditional love. According to energy researchers, this love isn't limited to emotions, it's also the magnetic foundation of prosperity. Love and wealth, in this view, go hand in hand because both require an open mind to receive. When you activate rose quartz, you're sending out a vibrational signature that tells the universe you're ready to attract abundance. Supporters of this theory claim that the crystal's resonance during sleep connects directly with the subconscious. While you sleep, your logical mind shuts down, and the energy field of the quartz works freely. It's in this state that messages of prosperity can be imprinted within you, shaping beliefs and creating space for financial opportunities. Some take it further and say the crystal acts like an energy antenna. It absorbs your intentions, amplifies the vibration of abundance, and sends it out into the universe in consistent waves. The result would be a stronger personal magnetic field that attracts compatible situations, new clients, promotions at work, or even unexpected money from unlikely sources. Critics call this pseudoscience, and it's true that there's no validation in traditional laboratories. But for those who practice it, the lack of scientific explanation doesn't mean a lack of results. Just like gravity works whether we understand it or not, they believe the law of attraction and the power of crystals also operate beyond human comprehension. This theory doesn't require blind faith, just personal experimentation. That's why over the years, thousands of people have started applying the method and sharing their stories. Each experience reinforces the idea that the millionaire's crystal can indeed influence the financial reality of those who use it with clear intention. In a way, the pseudoscience of wealth isn't meant to convince through logic, but to open the practitioner's mind. When you believe something is possible, your energy shifts and your reality begins reflecting that new frequency. In that sense, the crystal is a powerful trigger to align mind, body, and energy field. More than an explanation, this theory is an invitation. Try it, feel the effects, and draw your own conclusions. After all, it's hard to ignore results that repeat across different people in different places with impressive stories of transformation. And that's exactly where we arrive at the next point. Real testimonials from those who applied the method. Stories that turn a mystical idea into a tangible practice, filled with results that feel nothing short of miraculous. Stories from everyday people. Imagine hearing from someone who, after placing a programmed rose quartz under their pillow, received an unexpected check in the mail, or was promoted without warning within a week. These stories aren't isolated. They repeat in forums, online communities, and even interviews conducted by independent researchers. For many, the crystal became the key that unlocked their financial flow. One striking example is a young entrepreneur who, after 3 nights of following the ritual, woke up with a business idea that now brings in thousands per month. For her, the crystal didn't bring money directly, but it opened mental doors and inspired decisions that changed her destiny. It's as if her subconscious, stimulated by the quartz's energy, revealed a hidden map to prosperity. Another account comes from an ordinary worker who was about to give up on his career. After starting the practice,
Opportunities arose almost instantly. Invitations to extra projects, unexpected referrals, and even new clients showing up at his door. He describes the experience as money coming out of nowhere. These stories reinforce the idea that it's not about luck, it's about energetic alignment. Ordinary people, without special privileges or powerful connections, achieved surprising results simply by aligning their intentions with the crystal. The secret, according to them, lies in practicing consistently and trusting the process. Of course, not everyone sees immediate results. Some report weeks without major changes until suddenly everything aligns at once. That only deepens the sense of mystery, as if the universe were testing the practitioner's determination before releasing abundance. What's especially interesting is that in many cases, the gains don't only come as money, but also as opportunities that lead to money. Creative ideas, unexpected connections, and even revealing dreams appear as part of the package. According to these accounts, the crystal acts like a catalyst that speeds up favorable coincidences. These testimonials have a special power. They create an immediate connection with the viewer. After all, if everyday people, just like us, achieved extraordinary results, why shouldn't we believe the same can happen to us? It's at this point that curiosity turns into a desire to try. More than validating the method, these stories serve as an emotional bridge. They show that you don't need to be a millionaire to access the secret. You just need to follow the ritual correctly. This democratization of abundance is what makes the millionaire's crystal so fascinating. And if all of this sounds inspiring so far, there's also a word of caution. Because just as the crystal can open doors, it can also fail to work if used incorrectly. And that's exactly what we'll cover next, the danger of blocking wealth with a mindset of scarcity.
Fear of losing money. So far, you've learned about the fascinating promise of attracting wealth while you sleep. But before you rush to try this method, there's one crucial detail you need to understand. Not everyone gets positive results. And most of the time, the reason isn't the crystal itself. It's the mindset of the person using it. Abundance responds to frequencies, and if your frequency is rooted in fear, doubt, or scarcity, the effect can be the exact opposite. Imagine trying to attract prosperity while deep down you believe you don't deserve wealth. That contradiction creates an invisible barrier, a kind of energetic firewall that blocks the flow of money. It's like trying to tune into a radio station while turning the dial in the wrong direction. The crystal may be sending out signals of abundance, but your mind blocks the reception. This is the hidden danger of the ritual: self-sabotage. People who go to sleep afraid of not being able to pay their bills or who carry constant financial worries end up reinforcing scarcity. The universe responds not to what you consciously want, but to the energy you unconsciously emit. If that energy is lack, then lack is what multiplies. This is why many consider this method both powerful and risky. It doesn't tolerate internal contradictions. It acts like a perfect mirror. It reflects back with intensity what you truly believe. If there's doubt inside you, that doubt will expand. If there's trust, that trust will create results. This raises the stakes for anyone wanting to try the millionaire's crystal. It's not enough to just follow the steps. You have to be mentally prepared to receive. There's no point in placing rose quartz under your pillow if, deep down, you're still holding on to the fear of losing money. The secret, then, isn't just the crystal. It's the mindset that goes with it. Before activating the ritual, you need to purify your beliefs and align your energy. That means replacing thoughts of lack with gratitude, fear with trust, and visualizing not what's missing, but what's already full. This warning turns the ritual into a true turning point. Those who understand and apply it with an abundance mindset see extraordinary results. Those who insist on staying in scarcity may give up before ever seeing the benefits. The crystal doesn't make mistakes. It simply amplifies the vibration you already carry. So before you learn the step-by-step method, ask yourself one honest question. Am I truly ready to receive? The answer isn't in the crystal or the universe. It's inside you. And it will determine whether the forbidden method becomes a portal to wealth or just another disappointment. With that warning in mind, we can move forward safely. Now, you're about to learn the secret ritual, the step-by-step process that turns rose quartz into a powerful tool for prosperity. But remember, the crystal is neutral. The fuel is your mind. Crystal activation method, the forbidden step-by-step. This is the moment you've been waiting for. How to turn a simple piece of rose quartz into the famous millionaire's crystal. The first step is cleansing. Before any use, the crystal must be purified to clear old energies. To do this, simply hold it under running water for a few minutes, allowing nature to wash away everything that doesn't belong to you. This step is essential. The crystal should start blank, like a clean slate, ready to be programmed. Next comes activation. Hold the quartz firmly in your hands and close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths, connecting with a sense of calm and inner silence. Now, visualize the exact amount of money you want to attract, whether it's $1,000, $5,000, or even $20,000. Be specific, because energy responds to clear intentions. The more detailed your visualization, the stronger the programming. As you visualize, feel the emotion of already having received that money. Imagine what it would be like to pay off debt, make a desired purchase, or invest in a dream. That feeling is the real fuel of the ritual, gratitude in advance. It's not enough to ask. You have to feel as if it's already happened. The crystal absorbs that emotion and begins vibrating at the corresponding frequency. Repeat this process for 3 consecutive nights, always before sleep. Each time you do it, the programming becomes more intense, as though you're imprinting a deeper energetic message into the crystal. After the 3rd night, the quartz is ready to be placed under your pillow. At this point, the work shifts to your subconscious. While you sleep, the crystal emits the programmed vibration, interacting with your mind and the universal field of abundance. It's like building an invisible bridge between what you desire and the opportunities the universe can provide. Some practitioners say they begin noticing signs of change within the first week, revealing dreams, unexpected encounters, business ideas, or even direct financial gains. Others describe a feeling of peace and confidence, as if they finally aligned with abundance. The secret isn't just in doing it once, it's in repetition. Consistency is key. The universe responds to what's reinforced daily, not to what's done once out of curiosity. That's why making the ritual part of your routine is what separates temporary results from lasting transformation. One important note: don't expect instant magic. The crystal isn't a genie in a lamp. It's a tuning tool. It doesn't create money out of thin air, but it opens pathways for money to flow to you. And those pathways can show up in unexpected ways. This is the forbidden method in its essence. Simple, straightforward, yet powerful when practiced seriously. Rose quartz isn't just a pretty object. It's an energetic key that, when used well, can reprogram your mind and draw abundance closer. And now that you know the full step-by-step process, we can explore something even more fascinating: the millionaire lifestyle that begins to emerge once you adopt this practice. Because attracting money is just the beginning. The real secret is living like a magnet for prosperity.
We've reached the turning point. the choice between continuing to struggle for money every day or allowing the universe to start working in your favor while you rest. The Millionaire's Crystal isn't just a beautiful object, it's a tool for transformation that depends entirely on your decision to use it. Opportunities don't wait, and abundance only reveals itself to those who choose to make room for it. Think about how many times you've put off making a change, waiting for the right moment. The truth is, the right moment never comes on its own. You have to create it. Today, with this knowledge in front of you, you have two choices: ignore it and stay stuck in the cycle of hard work alone, or take action now and try the forbidden method. What will you choose? This decision is more urgent than it seems. Every night you let pass is a missed chance to align your energy while you sleep. Remember, sleep happens regardless, but it only becomes a tool for prosperity if you decide to program it. And that small detail could be the difference between continuing to complain about your finances and finally transforming them. This isn't about instant magic, it's about consistency. Those who start today are already planting the first seeds of change, while those who delay will keep waiting indefinitely. How many opportunities have you already missed because you hesitated? How many times has fear made you pass up chances that could have changed everything? The crystal is your opportunity to break that cycle. And remember, the universe rewards action, not intention. Dreaming about wealth doesn't bring wealth. Visualizing without practicing doesn't bring results. It's when you take concrete action, like activating the crystal and placing it under your pillow, that energy starts moving in your direction. That's the unchangeable law of attraction. Action generates reaction. The urgency isn't just about lost time. It's also about the risk of reinforcing scarcity. Every day you delay is another day feeding the vibration of lack. But when you decide to act, you start sending opposite signals: trust, openness, and readiness. And the universe responds in kind. Don't wait until you're in crisis to try to change. The time is now. Every night you lie down is a chance to reprogram your mind and align your energy. Don't waste another night of sleep without allowing it to work in your favor. Money can be attracted, and this practice is living proof. Imagine yourself a week, a month, or a year from now. Do you want to look back and say, "I started when I discovered the secret"? Or, "I let it pass and stayed in the same place"? Only you can answer that, but time doesn't wait. The decision is yours, and it needs to be made now. So don't put it off any longer. Take your crystal, prepare it, follow the steps, and give yourself the chance to try the forbidden method. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. The only thing standing between you and abundance is your own hesitation. And when you make that choice, something extraordinary begins to happen. Your financial life starts being guided not by lonely effort, but by the invisible power of universal energy. And that's exactly where the final part of this journey comes in. The mysterious conclusion that will leave you thinking long after this video ends. Now that you know the secret of the Millionaire's Crystal, an inevitable question arises. Is it just a coincidence that so many millionaires have hidden this ritual for so long? Or is there a much bigger reason behind their silence? Maybe they don't want everyone to have access to the same power they use to build their fortunes. What's fascinating is that this knowledge isn't new. Ancient texts already mentioned the use of crystals to attract abundance, but the details of the nighttime ritual remained hidden until researchers like Rafael Kovacs brought them to light. Why would something so simple be considered forbidden? Perhaps because it challenges everything we've been taught about hard work, effort, and deservingness. This opens up a whole new realm of possibilities. If a simple crystal can turn your sleep into a portal for prosperity, what else might be hidden from us? How many other forbidden methods remain secret, waiting to be rediscovered? That's the question that will linger in your mind.
What's even more intriguing is that many accounts suggest rose quartz is just the beginning. Some say there are even more powerful crystals, capable of amplifying the energy of abundance in almost unbelievable ways. Are you ready to discover the next level of this secret? This is the loop that keeps your curiosity alive. The knowledge you have now is already transformative, but it might only be the tip of the iceberg. Maybe the real secret to wealth isn't just one crystal, but a series of practices that haven't been fully revealed yet. In the meantime, the choice is yours. Use what you already know and experience the results, or wait for more proof and remain stuck in the same cycle of scarcity. Curiosity is a door, but only those who walk through it begin to live what's on the other side. And here's the final thought. If you believe there are no coincidences, then you already know this is something bigger. The millionaire's crystal didn't cross your path by accident. It might be exactly what you needed to change your financial story. The next step is yours. Decide, try it, and share your results. And remember, this might only be the first secret revealed, because believe me, there's an even more powerful crystal waiting to be discovered. And you? Are you ready to find out what it is?